Happy New Week, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. And thanks so much for tuning in this evening. I have Josiah with me here. So before we go deep into tonight's discussion, um, if you are new here, my name is Kai Gabiam, and thanks so much for tuning in. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each time I go live or upload a new video. And here on the Diaspora channel, my aim is to promote Black-owned businesses. So if you are a business owner out there, please email me at the Diaspora channel at gmail.com. Salut tout le monde, bienvenue sur Diaspora Channel. J'espère que vous allez tous bien et très bon début de semaine à tous. Et ce soir, j'ai Josiah Johnson avec moi et Samuel Iwuche. Ils vont partager plein de choses avec nous ce soir parce que ce sont des experts en informatique. Ils créent des applications, donc ils vont nous parler en détail, en fait, de leur nouvelle application ce soir. Et si c'est votre première fois sur ma chaîne, n'oubliez surtout pas de vous abonner et activer aussi la cloche. Et l'objectif de cette plateforme est de promouvoir les business des frères et sœurs ici dans la diaspora ainsi que dans le monde. Donc, si vous voulez partager vos produits, nous montrer vos produits, il faut seulement m'envoyer un mail et vous pouvez aussi me joindre ici. Hey, welcome Josiah and Samuel. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. I'm doing great.
Good to know. Good to know. Hey, Samuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. I'm doing very great. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm okay.
Awesome. So
yeah, I can hear you very well.
Awesome. Josiah, please introduce yourself and tell everyone in the stream what you do. I know what you do already. The people that are familiar with this platform know a little bit more about your app, LokDon app, and
Yes.
now you have a newborn baby. Let me call it like that. She's a LokDon cashapp. So we're going to cover all those things tonight. So
right.
Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about all the good things you have worked on and are actually here now.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, viewers, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you, Kai, for also allowing us to showcase what we have. My name is Josiah Umizurike, and I am the CEO of LokDon LLC. LokDon LLC is a security/software development company. You can say it's just a cybersecurity/software development company. So we're engaged in securing and protecting your people's data and making sure that your footprints in the internet is secure and keeping all your communication private as possible, because we understand the concerns and the sensitivity of your information and how most of the viewers, including myself, are not comfortable with the way the online privacy is handled currently. Because of that, we set out to do what we do now, and we have developed many products out there, and most of them are in early stages because we started off as an incubator with a startup. Okay, so now we are here. Is basically a simple application which allows you to do a couple of things. Not only does also simultaneously used in global transfer of money, in communication, in video conferencing. It also used in WhatsApp-like exchanges. It's also used in securing your SMS. It is used in your individual cloud. We use the single one application to do all these numerous things. And we also use it to cut across the problem of small businesses and the use of enterprise application, especially in the cloud. So we have also built on this particular app something that will allow you to upload information in AWS or Azure buckets. So many of you might not be aware, a lot of people set up the internet using S3 buckets in all these places. But what we have done made it possible for you to have some of your pictures or sensitive data to be secured, even if you have to share it through the internet. So we have built many things, which includes SDKs, and to be specific, the plugin that allows you to communicate as a client from one browser to another browser, which possibly might be giving you access to a server on the other side. So there are many things that we can talk about, but more especially the lockdown cash app is what we wanted to present today. And the lockdown
You know,
cash app is not a
I really want to know more about the catch up, because it's about time we use our own things. And you know, thankfully you are out there, doing your best to bring the best on the market right now,
yes.
because there are lots of apps out there, but we are using so many of them, but we know that our informations are not protected. And your app, is offering all the that very, very important thing, that that okay, my informations are all secured. So that's what I like about your app, and I will encourage everyone that watch this video later or is already in the stream. I'm going to invite Josiah back, so you can go more into details how to download it, and just to make the fact that the people that need to use it, make it easier for them. So go ahead and tell us about the Cash App.
Okay, I understand very well the points you were making. So basically, the lockdown cash app is one of a kind, and it has the most security that the world could possibly offer at this time. It has quantum resistant cryptography built in on it, which is about 24 bits of encryption. I know this is a mouthful of word, but the bottom line is it protects your information in a way that had never been done before. And the spirit behind this is for us to start using our product and start building our own product. We have three patents lining up with this innovation, and we really want you guys to use it. And for some of you guys who have used it in the past, you can testify to the fact that it has the quality of a world-class application. Here, you have one application, and it cuts down on the attack surfaces that's out there. So you download one application, it has up to 8 modules. That simply means that's less than 7 applications that you do not have to download anymore. So you download one, you have all these 8 of them all in one, and that helps you a lot. It reduces your footprint on the internet. And the big techs are using the internet basically because of your information. They are pretty much harnessing your information. They are, you know, scraping and doing all kind of stuff to gain your information. And that's how they make money. And we understand that. So we built a parallel system that allows you to protect that information all the way to the server, wherever they are. So the beauty of this is that we don't know what you're doing with it. The only thing we know is that you're a user and you are using the application. So that also simply means that your telecommunication company don't know what you're doing on there because they cannot get into it. So that makes it possible for us to be the only source where you can get this software application. So we have made plans to make it available to you all. Right after this meeting, within 24 hours, it will be available on our website where you can download it. That's the only way you can get it for now. And we need you to use them and give us feedback, because if you don't use the tool, how do we know how to advance it and make it more better? How do we know that? It has to be refinable. So we encourage you guys to use it, and keep using it and keep working with us and giving us your take on it. That way we can refine it.
know you also train, youngsters on the continent and also in the Caribbean, anyone that is willing, even here in Europe. So, I respect what you're doing for us. So we have Samuel here with us tonight, and I believe Samuel is one of the youth you're working with right now on the continent. So I'm going to give him the opportunity to introduce himself and tell us more what he's doing right now.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Evening,
I'm Samuel
Samuel.
Iwuchukwu. Yeah, I'm Samuel Iwuchukwu, and I'm a software engineer with LokDon. Mr. Joe has said a lot of things about LokDon, and one of the things that stands us out as a company is that we don't play with our knowledge. We keep sharing knowledge. We make sure that everybody is carried along to help the African community, compete at a global level. So I wanted to talk more about the app, the components of the app, and how it actually works. So, like Mr. Joe earlier said, it has 8 modules. The messaging module is one of it. The AWS, the Azure, the S Wallet, the S crowdfunding, and the S Meet. So if you look at the COVID-19 outbreak, you found out that a lot of things have changed from the way people work. Most people are no more going to the offices to work, and that means that they are working from their homes, away from office, where there is security. Of course, there is a bit of perimeter fencing when you're in an office, because you could probably have your servers locally, and you might not really need to send something over the internet. But with the change of things, with the new normal, we find ourselves, most of us are working remotely. Like me, I'm working from home. I deliver my jobs from home, and of course send sensible information from my device. So we looked at the recent happenings, and we said, okay, how can we help people amidst this corona period? So one of the things we integrated was the S group chat, that is enabling people have a secured communication. Probably as a company, you want to have a communication that you'll be so relaxed that, oh, nothing is going to happen within our chat. Of course, we know what happened to Zoom recently, where several meetings were hijacked, and people's company sensitive information were exposed to the outside world. So we thought about it, and we said, no, we don't want to allow our people to experience such things. So we went ahead to build to add the module. We actually added 2 extra modules, because the app had 6 modules earlier. So because of the new events and the happenings, we added 2 extra modules, which are the X group chats and the S Meet. That's when I say S, I mean secured group chats and secured meeting. So the way it works is quite simple. We drew models from the chat applications we have today, like WhatsApp, Telegram, and all of that, in the UI design. So you just pick up the LokDon app. When you get it, you install it. You simply click on the module that has S group chats, and then it opens for you a list of group chats you have, and gives you the opportunity to create a group chat, give it a name, add a picture, just the way you can do it on WhatsApp. And then the beauty of what we did is that we realized that we could have people who have eye defects. So we made sure that we use a color that was, the aesthetics was a bit friendly, so it doesn't become too shouty to your eyes. So even at night, when you want to have a discussion, you want to have a group meeting at night, it's easier for you to have that chat seamlessly on a LokDon S group chat. And of course, we provide security at its best. So whatever communication you're having within our platform is always secured, is encrypted, and of course there is no sort of loss of data. We also have the case of the video conferencing. of course, you know that a lot of meetings now are moving from the normal text meeting to live meeting, just like what we are doing now. We're having a live meeting. I'm in Nigeria, and Mr. Josiah is in the US, and our host is in Europe. So we integrated a video conferencing system on LokDon Cash App as well. So what it means is that you could come on our platform and host your meeting with your mobile phone with our app. So you can imagine the platform, the opportunity. You actually have 8 things to do in one. So these are the things we've been working on, and we want you to test out the app and of course see what you can actually make out from it. Thank you.
Yeah, there's another
Thanks
part to
so
the
much, Samuel.
there's another part to the app that I just remembered.
Right. Share that with him. share the other missing part with us.
Yeah, the missing part is that the app is capable of giving you the power to send money from the diaspora to the continent. So it has a transfer, like something like SendWave,
Mm.
TransferWise, and all of that. It also has it in that app, and it does it in a more secure way than all the other apps. So when we run a test on the app using penetration testing tools, we ran a test on all these other apps, and we found out that LokDon Cash App scored the highest, 75%, and the rest of them are scoring 10 or maybe 0, stuff like that. So that goes to show you that all the apps out there, there's somebody who's interested in what's going on in them. But apparently for us, we decided to go a different direction. We wanted to host the app by ourselves and give it to those who want those we know the most susceptible, and those are the ones that need to use that, and that is the continent of Africa where the information is not protected. So with this app, they will go a long way to benefit themselves in social financial way, and also help the youth to have economy that they can build by themselves. So they have everything in one app. That means I can see something I like that you have in Europe, and I'll discuss with you securely. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna send you money, and it's gonna be in escrow. You're gonna send me the product. Once I get the product, then the money get released in escrow. This is what a powerful economy that we're trying to build together to support ourselves. Okay, so that's what I wanted to point out for the app. And another thing that I think is very important, like Kai, you also mentioned that we do have training sessions that we give. That's absolutely true, because we believe the only way that we can is by building capacity. To build capacity, we have to work as team members. So that's what we've done. We are thinking like herds. Herds are like group of sheep that are together. They think as one. They move
Mm.
together as if they were stupid, while in fact they are not stupid. So we have to have the herding mentality so that we can build capacity faster. We teach ourselves. We don't have a teacher or anything. We teach ourselves. And currently, we're doing a training for cloud services, because we recognize that everything is moving towards the cloud. We
Mm.
recognize that most of the companies that are making a lot of money are in that space, especially those who are in the movie, entertainment,
Mm.
video, streaming, all of that. So we know that they are doing well. So the question is, what is the technology behind what they are doing? We know is the cloud technology and other infringements. So we decided to offer training to the women. So the name of the training is IT Foundation and Cloud, AWS Cloud Training. IT Foundation and AWS Cloud Training is codenamed IFACT. So what we do in that class is the class has already started. We are on about seventh week of the class started off, which means we've had about 12 sections, and we are going to do another 12 sections, at which the class will come to an end, and the women will now take exams, certification exams. And the women already are team members, which means that in their resume they indicated that they work for LokDon, And that also means that when they go to looking for a job, the hiring manager will now know that they really have experience and they have a portfolio what they have built on, because we are more hands-on and practical. So our goal is to build that courage in our people that it's time for them to start building for themselves instead of waiting and relying on another to build stuff. And the best way to do it is to form little teams of one purpose and start doing this thing. You have to start getting your hand dirty. So that's where we come in. So for the ladies, this is a great opportunity. This is the first section of the IFAC. And the next section will start in September. And that will be the last of the free offering that we have for the ladies.
Okay.
So that's it.
So can you quickly put your contact in the chat? So anyone that wants to contact you will just be, a very straightforward thing. If they want to find out more about how to be, to join, maybe if it's, I know you do both, like you work with men and then women as well.
Yes.
So, that's just one thing I want to highlight for the people in the chat
Okay.
or
So
whoever
if you want to
watch.
get in, if you want to get in touch with us as the
Mm,
company LokDon, you can go to the website and it's www.lokdon.com. I don't know
yeah.
if anybody can paste it out there.
Yeah, yeah, it's already in
Okay.
the chat. Yeah.
Another one, if you want to get in touch with me, I do have a YouTube channel. It's called Each One Teach One.
Mm.
And the reason why I set it up is Each One Teach One is focused towards African youths who are in the continent and anywhere else in the diaspora. So what we do there is we encourage them, motivate them, we educate them, and also provide them in the youth, no matter where they live, as long as they are of African descent. We want to do that because they say charity begins at home. So if you are interested and you really want to reach out to get in touch with us, you have a better chance, higher than normal chances to get me on Each One Teach One on YouTube. So you should go over there and also subscribe. And if you have any question, any problem, or you have a business idea that you want to promote or anything like that, if it falls in line with what we do, we are more than happy to push. Even if it doesn't fall in line, we'll find somebody that will help you out and push you to get to your goal, because the times now are different. We understand the times are different. Something is happening in the horizon, and we picked it up. We knew it's time for us to start building for ourselves. Like I was talking to Gabby, and I was letting her in on some of the inspiration that I had and some of the stuff that I've done during the COVID time. I call them COVID ideas. So I
I
was
like that.
talking about my COVID ideas, and I said to her that COVID is a game changer. And
Mm.
the question is it? That's the question, is it? And if it is, for who and why? So when you look at that, you see that when we talk about who, it involves those who are dead. These people died out of this situation, and it's still a game changer. They died, yes, we feel sorry about it, but it's a game changer. It changed the game. And now we have also recognized for those who are living that COVID can actually kill you, but you have to work hard to prevent the tentacles, the deadly tentacles of COVID by remaining healthy and eating healthy. More so, we also understand that there are people who wield power, and their job is to continuously try to control the economy of the current wave of human beings on the planet, and they are working really hard at that. So it's a game changer for those people as well. Okay, these people own various multinational companies directly or by proxy, and 90% of the global workforce work for these entities. That's a game changer for them.
So
I
true.
say, why is that the case? Or that
Mm.
COVID is a game changer, and who will it change the game for, and why will it change the game for those people? So when you are
Question.
looking at it from a spiritual perspective, you see that it is possible that it will blind people to see what is to come. It also possible that it has already awakened a lot of people to what is happening right now and how it will impact their life now and in the future. So let's start with the negative impacts. The negative impacts, the globe will suffer, not just because of the pandemic, but because of the drastic changes in technology, social, and political environment. Because of the changes that's gonna come, it's gonna panic the globe. It's gonna affect the globe, and there's gonna be some suffering. Now, number two, this is a part of the negatives. So you have COVID-19. It will
Hmm.
blind many because they would think, okay, we getting money, so we're just gonna spend that money. No. So you getting money, you need to do something different. So it will blind many to invest wrongfully without thinking it through. Investing wrongfully in things that you don't need at all. Okay? Now, number three, it will also blind people from upgrading their skill sets, especially when you cannot see what is ahead.
Hmm.
The times are terrible. I don't know how else to repeat it. And when terrible times calls, it requires drastic measures. We've seen during the swine epidemic. We've seen during the Hong Kong epidemic, Hong Kong flu epidemic, swine flu, and etc. etc. We've seen that when humans advance in science and technology, there's a possibility that they start exploring and they start going to places they've never been before. And that kind of movement brings about transfer of microbes, viruses, and etc. to those places. And it could cause, there's a correlation between pandemic and technology. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I'm just coming from the angle where people have to recognize the negative impacts, for especially for those who are probably working right now thinking, oh yeah, I'm making money in COVID, not knowing that while you are saying that you are making money in COVID, that things are about to change again. So the number four impact that we see here is it will also blind individuals, everyone, okay,
Hmm.
in all areas of human endeavor. This is a new normal. It is not going to reverse. It will continue moving forward, and there is recession in couple of months or few years, double digits is gonna be recession in the land. So I'm just letting everybody know that it is important for you to continuously look ahead for the things that is to come. Now, number five of the negative impacts is it will blind you from seeing that some businesses will never be the same. And I will mention some of these businesses, like business logic, like retail, health, IT industry, and all these other big businesses. They're
Hmm.
gonna start automating their, what they do. They're gonna automate cashiering, especially, and
Hmm.
just that lightweight transactions that involves labor, like lifting, uploading, loading. They're gonna automate all of that. So it's gonna be a problem for those that are in the front line. They're gonna have they're gonna be laid off, pretty much. That's the best way to put it. Now,
Hmm.
now you remember about automating things and using technology. For example, the artificial intelligence technology that's used on the cars, driverless cars, and there's a pushback in that. But today, the story is told differently. They're actually going to be allowed to automate a lot of stuff because of the social distancing principles and the social distancing laws that we have today. So
Okay.
people are not touching themselves and like touching one another as they used to. The contact is being reduced because of pandemic,
Hmm.
and now the technology build. So some of the works that's gonna be affected,
Hmm.
all I'm I'm gonna mention that are going to be affected. I call these the workers in the front lines. If you're in the cleaning business, you're gonna be affected. If you're in healthcare, I've mentioned this before, like CNA, RN, you're gonna be affected. Even if you're not affected, then you have a choice to live or die. So that's up to you. So education, yeah, to return to school. Most states that opened up, like California and New York, y'all know the results. So we think that the video conferencing or teleconferencing is gonna take on the day. It's gonna be the future for everyone in this area, like education, meeting, all of that. Okay. Now, transportation is gonna see is gonna be affected too, because from what I'm hearing, Elon Musk has already been successful, I think, in level 5 driverless car, the technology they have perfected it. So now nobody's going to drive the car, but I'm sure there's going to be people that will monitor the movement of the car in a CC environment, command and control environment, looking at all the cars that are moving. These people will still be there. So you still need auto techs who are going to be working at a high level instead of driving the cars. The drivers might be a problem. In retail, there's going to be different delivery system, which involves people are going to be experiencing and expecting drones to deliver stuff. That means there's gonna be a need for drone pilots, and a lot of our youths love to play video games. So this is a wonderful opportunity to take your video game hobby skill set to another level, where you learn to be a drone pilot.
That's a good point.
And they're gonna come. So our youths, some of them in the West, the diaspora, love to play a lot of video games. So I'm targeting them. What I'm targeting them is to teach them how to build the drones and then how to fly them and be perfect pilots in it. So that way they can take that that dispensation that's coming, they will feel it because they have acquired the skills now. Okay. So there are companies that are already delivering with drones in Africa, Europe, and the US and Canada right now. So the skill sets is highly needed. So let's look at the positives now. So on the positive side, it's gonna awaken a spiritual sense in a lot of people. It's gonna, pick your interest and awaken you from your slumber or your sleep to become aware of what just happened. Those awake will recognize that this is the time to take production processes from the diaspora to the continent. You know why? Because in the diaspora right now, they are printing money. So you take the money that they're printing, there's no interest rate because they're reducing inflation to 2%. And banks are giving you no interest at all because there's nothing in there at all. Okay. So if you take money and put it in the bank, you're wasting your time. Then if you take money, you buy land, buy houses, buy everything in the diaspora where you are. But remember, history have shown us every time there's a pandemic or any serious stuff that affects the economy in the West, what comes after that? Recession comes after that. So you can buy a house now, you're happy, I got the house, I got the cheap. US gave a lot of people money, France gave money, UK gave money to businesses, Canada, Australia. Guess what? You use that money, you buy all this stuff. 2 years, there's going to be a recession. You're going to lose everything again because they're going to be devalued. Remember, they print money and they reduce the interest rate, right? So that means you put money in the savings account, it's not going to work. The idea is for you to spend the money. You get it? So I don't know who they're fooling, though. They can't fool me, and I'm revealing the information to all of you guys too. So if you want to benefit yourself right now, it's time to use that money to buy something like silver, gold, land, properties. You buy the land and properties in the continent. You know why? Because the land and property right now, the ratio of most of African money to dollar or euro is very high. And the inflation there is so high. That means you can buy stuff for cheap. Right now, your money will go a long way. So you buy all those resources. I'm not saying buy it to resell it. No, buy them, keep them, and turn them into agricultural fields, because the organic market is going to be very big in Africa alone. In Africa alone. So that brings us to the next topic. The next topic is that agriculture, manufacturing, and real estate, and the use of the internet for selling of goods and services are going to be the biggest opportunities. They're going to be the biggest opportunities, especially in Africa. So the question is, what technology is going to be behind these changes that is coming? These changes that are coming, what are the technologies that's going to be behind them? Okay, so you're looking at across time. Uh, there have always had been these changes, okay, because of are gonna be booming. This technology called cloud is interfacing every aspect of human development right now. As we talk, we're using it without even knowing it. Now you have data science. If you are a business analyst or business developer, make sure you study data science. That will add value to your skill sets so that you can still get jobs in the new dispensation that's to come. Now you have machine learning. You also have deep learning, which is also a deeper aspect of the machine learning. So all this technology like machine learning, deep learning, they are integral part of artificial intelligence, where you have models, you feed models to complexes. These complexes have the capability, whether biased or unbiased, to know the difference between one model or the other that was fed to them. With that, you are taking a result, and now you're getting more samples of those results so that you can create many other samples that are seemingly going under, respecting what was fed to them, and at the same time can predict other different variations. So that's the side of artificial intelligence. So you also have jobs like IT auditors. They're always going to be there. The tech support are always going to be there, because when we start using the smart kiosk, what if something breaks in the smart kiosk? Maybe if you want to go take some orange marmalade, I will do that. So tech
It's
jobs are
like
always going to be
it
there.
keeps just breaking.
Oh, am I
So
still?
after, yeah, it just keep breaking. And the life of King Wage also put a question in the chat that I left on the screen for you. We
Oh,
have
there's a question
10
in the
minutes.
chat. Let me look at it.
Yeah.
So you say, are there any shares we can partake in as far as investing into the company? That's a very interesting question. Well, right now we have had brought in 4 executives. We brought in 4 executives. I'm sure we are trying to structure friends and family, maybe 1% or 2% for friends and family. And for sure, when that is ready, we'll let you guys know, because we wanted to make sure that our people benefit from the product and our people benefit from the proceed of the company. We do not have any plan of selling it to anybody. We are going to stick it out. 1% to people who are going to be a part of the company in the likes of investing to get shares. Okay, so currently we are selling at I don't know, I will check and let you guys know once we figure that out. We haven't finalized how to sell like the 1% to people, but we know we have to do it. It's very important so that our people can benefit from what we are working on.
That's so the other thing is, I know you already cover the Cash App, and everyone in the chat, I already put the website in the chat. So I will, encourage you to check it out. And if you having I'm sure it's a quite straightforward process to download the new Cash App, Josiah.
So to download that, well, like I said, we give us 24 hours to get it on our website. Our website is the only source for you to get it because of the how private it is. Google will not allow it because they can't see what's in it. They're not able to see what's in it, so they only take apps that they can see what's in it. So I can also encourage you to go to YouTube and check us out. You will see all the videos we posted.
And I've already I'll put your link as well in the chat.
Yes.
The link, the YouTube link in the chat. So I will
Yes.
encourage you guys to go and subscribe to the channel so you can know more about every project Josiah is working on, and support him in whichever way you can support him. To download the app is free, so it's not like you are going to pay for it. So do that and share with other people, so he and the team can know what is working and what they can also improve on. So thanks to you guys for joining, everyone in the chat for joining us this evening, and Josiah and Samuel. So it was so good talking to you, Samuel. I'm sure I'm going to have you back on again. So you are just showing what our youth are capable of. So I really admire what you are doing. And for everyone in the chat,
Thank you very much.
Thank
to
you.
be a supportive member of this platform, you just need to click on join under the channel name, and you will be also part of the people that are actually giving me strength. Let's put it like that, So go ahead and do that. Just go for any membership that that is more suitable for you. And like I've mentioned before, I'm going to have some exclusive stream only for the members. So if it's something that you want to be part of, just become a member, and then all the information you need, I want to share that I can share out here. You'll know more about everything in details. So this t-shirt I'm wearing right now, this platform is about promoting Black owned businesses, and right now I'm promoting myself. So all you have to do is just to go on our website. I'll put the link or also in the chat right now. And I will appreciate your support by getting a t-shirt for yourself, or get it for someone else, just to bless them and bless this platform as well. So thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. Et voilà, bon, Josiah et puis Samuel, ils nous ont expliqué exactement ce qu'ils font. Et comme j'avais mentionné au début de ce live, ils sont en informatique. Donc, ils créent les applications. Et maintenant, ces applications sont déjà sur le marché. Disons, donc, j'ai mis en fait leur site internet dans le chat maintenant. Donc, il dit à partir de demain, il nous donne 24 heures. La toute nouvelle application sera disponible pour à tout le monde. Donc, si vous voulez aussi savoir plus, tout ce que vous avez à faire, c'est d'aller sur leur site internet et vous saurez plus sur l'application. Et en plus, ils forment en fait les jeunes aussi sur le continent, l'Europe et disons un peu partout. Donc, c'est quelque chose qu'il fait en fait pour aider nos jeunes en fait concernant la technologie, pour les aider et à créer leur propre app et tout. Donc, si vous êtes intéressé, je vais mettre le contact de Josiah dans la boîte de description. Comme ça, vous pouvez aussi le contacter directement. Et merci une fois encore d'être ici ce soir. Si vous avez aimé le t-shirt, bon, c'est déjà sur mon site, le site d'internet. Donc, vous pouvez aussi acheter si vous aimez ce t-shirt que que vous voyez actuellement en ce moment. Et merci beaucoup d'être avec nous, d'être ici avec nous ce soir. Et très bientôt, j'aurai encore il y aura une autre vidéo concernant l'investissement. Parce que Josiah aussi a mentionné l'importance de s'investir, d'acheter les choses, d'acheter de l'or ou bien de l'argent ou bien les terrains ou bien les maisons, mais il nous conseille plus d'acheter ces choses sur le continent. Donc, c'est à vous aussi de savoir ce qui est bien pour vous et faites-le avant que les choses ne se compliquent plus dans le futur en fait. Donc, il y aura dans cette vidéo, ce sera la présentation de Parapad et vous pouvez en savoir plus est une entreprise, vous pouvez acheter de l'or sur leur site ou être affilié afin de gagner des revenus complémentaires pour vous et pour votre famille. Donc, merci une fois encore d'être ici ce soir. Josiah, do you have anything you want to say before we close up? And Samuel as well. We have 2 minutes.
Okay, I have 1 minute. So that we can in working together, and we can also watch the time to see what's out there. The skills, technical skills are going to be required moving forward. So you better go out there and get some of these skills that I mentioned about. And about influencers, social media influencers are going to be great. And growth hackers are going to be great. So when you are out there on Facebook, make sure you are using it wisely, because the time that you are wasting cannot come back. Use it to create opportunity for yourself and many other people. So until then, we talk again.
Thanks so much, Josiah. Samuel.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. I just want to say that we should keep doing what we know how to do and be the best of who we are. Thank you.
You're so welcome, Samuel. Thanks so much for joining me. Tonight is amazing seeing someone like you doing what you are doing. So keep doing that and keep encouraging other youth as well. So, guys, this is the end of this stream.
Thank you.
I just put the link of Josiah. Each one. Yes, I just put the link in the chat. So go ahead and subscribe to his channel so you can know more about his apps and the work he's doing with the youth all over the world. So thanks to you, Josiah, for you also joining me here and sharing what you are doing with myself and the lovely people in the chat right now. So guys, this is the end now. I'll say bye, and I will see you very, very shortly. Enjoy the rest of your day. And Josiah, you're coming back, right?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Once we get this thing up on the website and people are using it, we come back. And when we come back, we're going to show you a lot more stuff, how to use them, how it works. And we expect to have a Q&A with you guys. If it's okay with you, Gabian, we can actually have you in and we have a Q&A where you moderate the Q&A, and it will be fun.
All right. Thank you. See you all. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.